Okay, so I've basically been getting pretty pissed off about how poorly I think Madden 11 has been made. I think that they really had senioritis on it and basically took half a year off. Decided that they'd try to trick us with a game flow and strategy pad stuff. Like we wouldn't notice or anything. But basically, I think it's made Madden a cheeser's paradise. It's brought the nano back like tenfold. There's always been nanos and stuff, but now this year it's back to like '08, '09 status, where it was basically impossible if someone did do a nano against you. But thanks to a new friend of mine, actually not a friend, just a little asshole punk that thought it's funny to cheat. Uh, I'm going to bring you a tutorial on how to beat the Nano Blitz. Now, as you can see here, he has his linebacker on the line. He's probably putting him in a QB spy. That's how it doesn't recognize. Or he's just overflowing these guys, right? My three linemen right here. And usually he has a guy come through untouched every time. Now, a lot of people would panic at this point, but the most important thing to remember when you see a guy doing this is to not panic, stay in the pocket. If you need to move side to side a little bit, try, but don't run. All right? What we're going to do is we need to have a guy in the slot. I put Percy Harvin in there because he's effective, to say the least. Now, a lot of people might try to tell you to do a slant route, okay? Most likely, if the guy is a good cheeser, he's going to put this guy in a press coverage, okay? And a lot of the time, the wide receiver is going to run straight up and meet the wide receiver or meet the cornerback, okay? And then he's going to get into the press and it's going to take a little longer. What we want to do is go to the strategy pad and press um, hot route, and we want a hot route Percy Harvin or anybody you have in the slot into a drag route. The difference now is that he's not going to meet him here and then cut and make a stop here, make it easy for him to press. He's going to drag and come over the middle of the field, and he's still going to get pressed a little bit, but he's going to come off of it a lot easier. Now we're going to try to go in slow motion. Now you see Percy on the side right here. Okay, he's getting pressed a little bit, but he's already going. And I'm nanoed right there. And this is a touchdown. It's pretty easy. I'll go over a few more See, plays. He is over the line again. Every one of my guys are now manned up, and he's going to come right through. Now, it looks like he has him here, but he has to blitz this guy in order for this guy not to come over and slide. Alright? So that leaves him one-on-one with Percy Harvin, and I'm going to do the same route, a drag route, okay? A hot route and a drag route, okay? I'm going to move back a little bit. Come through untouched, boom. You can see that he still is putting the linebackers right over, and everything is all set up in here, okay? Now, a different idea I had during the game was to shift my line over. This worked a little bit. It still let a guy free because if you remember, this guy is still blitzing. So he's going to get a free shot, but he still has to come around a corner, so it's a lot faster or a lot slower than this guy coming straight up through and hitting me. And I'm still going to have Percy coming over the middle. So let's see how that goes. You see Percy at the bottom of the screen, and then boom, right there. Now you see if you see the pressure, they're all getting picked up. Now that middle guy, he's right here. He didn't have anybody blitzing on this side. That's why the left guard came over, or the right guard, sorry, came over and picked him up. Otherwise, he would have been scot-free also. But I shifted a little bit, and it kind of picked up everything. If I didn't shift, he probably wouldn't have got picked up and went right through. But you see, I still got him right here coming all the way back. But I still had more than enough time to hit my wide receiver on the outside. Heavy swag. Okay? It's his profile. You know, a cool guy. He's California bred, so am I, but I'm not a jackass. He's been offline. So Heavy Swag. Remember that name, guys. He's a cheeser. If you get in one of his games, basically, if you're in online franchises, if you know what online franchises are, we have the rookie potentials on the website right now for the next 4 years so far. We're gonna have all 10 years up in a matter of time. But basically, you could go and see who is an A, who is a B, you know, and make your right picks during your draft. So check that out. The only way you could view it is if you are a member of our website. So don't forget, okay? Check it out, and it'll really help out your dynasty. All right, like I said, maddenplay.com, and I'll see you guys another time.